What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, this whole situation involving undefeated 3-division world champion, 5-time world champion, superstar boxer, who is considered one of the faces of the sport of boxing, with a record of 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, Gervonta Tank Davis, superstar boxer. Gervonta Tank Davis was scheduled to fight December 14th in Houston, Texas, against fellow DMV, Washington, D.C. native in WBA super featherweight world champion, Lamont Roach Jr. And then suddenly, things took a turn for the left. Pure comedy, the sport of boxing, right? Suddenly, they stated that there was no venue available or there was issues with the venue. But as I told you guys, there was no issues with the venue. No, sir. The issue is with money. Gervonta Tank Davis wants a certain amount of money for this fight with Lamont Roach Jr. and the PBC, Premier Boxing Champion, founder and advisor Al Heyman, and who's running things, Louis DeCubas. They don't see this value in this fight to pay Gervonta Tank Davis the money he's looking for, which is $15 million. And now it's reported that they at a standstill because Tank is saying he wants $12 million. But at the end of the day, I told you guys that they were offering $3 million. Guaranteed purse. He's not looking to accept that, right? So now I told you guys they had Dan Rafael reporting that 3 different sources told him that it was the issues with the venue and that it was a 50-50 chance that the fight be moved to January. Well, guess what? They reported now that Tank Davis fight will be moved to January 25th with Lamont Roach in Las Vegas. And get this, as the co-main event to David Morrell versus the Mexican Ecuadorian monster, David Benavidez. But guess what? Gervonta Tank Davis, everybody's taking this and run with it. See, it's not about the money. It was about the venue. They just changed the date. Well, guess what happened now? Gervonta Tank Davis responded to that and said, cap. He's not fighting January 25th on the card or undercard of David Benavidez versus David Morrell. I told you it's not about the venue, it's about the money. Period. So you're going to have what's considered. Now, I know Gervonta Tank Davis in the past because he was excited and his adrenaline was pumping. And he was excited to be on the card with David Benavidez, who was a 2-time WBC super middleweight champion. He's undefeated with a record of 29 wins, no loss, no draw, 24 wins by way of knockout, and trying to be a 2-division champion. And Tank Davis made the statement that David Benavidez, who's fought as the co-main event on his card, he stated that David Benavidez is a beast in June and that he wouldn't mind reversing the roles and being the co-main event as David Benavidez versus Alexander Gavzik was the co-main event to him versus Frank Martin. He said he wouldn't mind reversing the roles and he'd be the co-main event, but he was just speaking. And he misspoke. Tank Davis, at this gesture of his career, is not trying to be nobody's co-main event. I don't care who you are. And so to be on that card January 25th, where it's reported that Jamel Charles is going to fight Jesus Ramos on that card as well. David Benavidez versus David Morrell is a bigger fight than Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. So that would have to take a backseat, right? Hence the reason why it moved. because David Benavidez was reported supposed to be the co-main event to Tank Davis, Lamont Roach, but he was supposed to fight Jesse Hart. Now that's a co-main event, but him versus David Morrell is a headline and pay-per-view event. So Tank Davis says, cap, as I told you. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blueblood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.